Hey guys, we're live.
What
Let's
up? What up?
see. Scroll back up so I can say hi. I don't know if Miss Angie Ange is still in here and if she saw my comment to her, but yeah, your wrench was in the regular PP Mass stream. So I'll have to do that for you after the stream because I don't know how to do it off the stream yard in here. I don't think you can, but um, hey Rod Plum, Tara, Miss Irene. Lala. I love you too, Lala. Spanky G, Miss Gabby girl, Donnie. Yeah, Donnie, I have to do wrenches after the stream because I can't do it off of StreamYards. Or is it Stream? Yeah, StreamYard. I can't do it off of StreamYard, so I have to like wait till after the live and then go on to the PP Mass channel and click into the stream and give out the wrenches. So I'll write it down so I don't forget. Because I will. I will do that right now. Donnie, two hands.
So what up, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a good day, good week so far. Hump day. My Rangers were up 2-0 in their series on Tampa, and now it's tied 2-2. Ain't that some bullshit? So we're going back to New York for Game 5 tomorrow,
Right?
and we'll see what happens.
That's so crazy. Hey,
Yeah.
Jen. Thank you for listening while you're at work, honey. Hi, Devin, Miss Penny, and Joan. I know Sean's name, Mr. Policies.
Yeah, it's not being received very well, but we're gonna go with it for now. There's a reason behind that, a good one. And that'll come out at a later time. But yeah, Mr. Policies.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jenny T. Hey, Joe. So you guys, we obviously you can see we have Miss Tatiana up here today. She wanted to talk about a few things. So, oh, okay, it's just us. So we figured we'd give her a chance to speak. Um, and so any mods in here, you guys know the rules. Anybody's disrespectful, does any doxing, they're gone automatically, and I'll talk to them after stream if they want to come back. Um, and that way, if that's what they want to do is be unbanned or whatever, I can do that. I just want them to be respectful, in here. So, hey, Dragonfly. Sorry about my voice. I don't know what the hell I was doing. It was sounding all like weird for a minute. Um, yes, Lala, lead with love.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. I told her, I'm like, yes, I'm so glad you don't have meetings. Like, your positivity is contagious.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Hey, Becky, we love you too.
Yep. What up, everybody?
Victor, I hope you'll be on your best behavior. You're usually good in here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
um, Hello, Miss Irene. I hope Sean said hello, or hiya, sunshine to you the way I said it to him earlier. To tell you.
Sent it a screenshot. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
She got it just the way you said it. Hmm.
Hey, Mrs. Belding.
Yeah,
Donnie
Terrence,
said,
that's me. Yep. Long time no see to you too, Terrence. I hope you've been well, man. We haven't seen you in a few weeks, so hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully mom's doing well. Um, or grandma. I forget which one. I'm always going back and forth with you and
yeah.
Tracy. It's mom, grandma, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought it
So
was his mom too.
yeah. I just hope everybody's well, good health for everybody. What's up, Belding? Long time no see. Yes, Jules, I saw that. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. Oh, how sweet. That's a
Oh,
sweetheart.
hey Angie, did you see my comment up there? I don't know if you were in here, but your wrench was in the regular PP Mass channel. This is the PP Mass Extra, so I don't know how to do. like exit off of here and go on to the channel and give you a wrench without shutting the whole stream down. So after the stream, I wrote you and Donnie's names down to get you guys a wrench after the stream. So
Terrence says, let me put it up. I've been doing okay. My mom is having more bad days than good. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. Very Jules. No problem. Absolutely. Yeah. Always sending prayers and good vibes.
yeah, send her our
Absolutely.
love. Definitely send her our love. All right, guys. Well, if I think most of you guys know Miss Tatiana. Hey, Nat. Um, so I don't know how you want to start, Tatiana. If you know, want to explain anything, or whatever, it's completely up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to apologize right everybody because I've had a horrible migraine that started this morning and I'm not feeling the best, and so I may not be on topic as I would normally be, like as sharp and nine. That's all I want to do is throw up right now.
You're cutting a little in and out, honey.
Oh, I've been telling the community for several months. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
it cuts in and out a little bit here and there, but
I hate this new phone.
it's always with a new phone.
I've been telling the community for the last several months that we had a predator in our midst, and then not a child predator, someone who likes to go after women and prey on women. And I've really, really had a hard time not calling him out for what he is, but I had to promise his victim that I wouldn't until a certain point. But I am here today to call out a narcissist con man who's a scam artist, a career criminal, and he likes to use women for everything he can. He preys on women when they are not mentally sound, when they're having a tough time and they're struggling, which a lot of people do with depression. He thinks he's going to find him a sugar mama that's going to let him stay around and just pay for everything. That's what he's looking for. Well, he thought he found one in our community, and he's probably still looking for more in our community.
Hey, Tatiana.
Yes.
Everybody is just letting you know that the mic is cutting in and out, so it's hard to so I don't know if it's like maybe you're walking around and the service cuts out, or
Nope, I'm sitting perfectly still. It's this sorry.
okay. Mine usually does it when I shut my Wi-Fi off.
Let me see if I can find the earbud.
Oh yeah, maybe that'll help.
Don't worry. We usually go 2 hours, so we got plenty of time. No problem. Absolutely.
That is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bobby Joe.
I think my kitten took my earbuds.
That sounded clear, whatever you just did just then.
What's up, John? What's up, Donnie? Yeah, Donnie, good luck fishing over there by the Skyway. I used to go over there quite a bit. What's up, Victor? What's up, Victorious? Joan, Lala. Let me scroll up to Raz. Why am I echoing now? Eminem, Bobby Joe, Angie, Nat. Becky.
Yep. Victor said, if you're using
Dragonfly.
Wi-Fi, try to use just your data, or if you're using your data, try using your Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, Tatiana can't see your messages.
Yeah. Burritos, Vincent, Belding, And of course, the wonderful Irene. Okay, I think I got everybody.
The
Scroll
beautiful,
real fast.
wonderful Miss Irene. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's fabulous. She is great
Yeah.
person. Absolutely.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I absolutely adore her for sure. Yeah, so if you guys want to like have any questions for her or whatever, you can put them in chat and we'll make sure we ask her when she's done talking.
What's up, Jenny? Oh, I hit the wrong comment. It's just skipping on me here. Uh, yeah, Mr. Policies. I was super confused when I saw that name. Yeah, most people like knew it was me because of my avatar. I kept the same. Um, but it's all good. That's we'll see how long Mr. Policies last. I might go back to Variety. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, I found a pair of earbuds that still had their pieces and the cats hadn't chewed apart. Can you guys hear me better?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yep.
Okay, so I'll go back to the beginning because I know they probably couldn't hear it. Does that sound better, guys?
It does. There's a little bit of static, but we could hear you. Yep.
Okay, so I've been wanting to call out a narcissist con man scam artist who preys on women in our community for quite some time, and I promised his victim that I wouldn't until she was ready for me to do it. Was that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I've been warning people in the community for about 8 months that we had a predator in our midst, and I always made sure that people understood it wasn't a child predator; it was someone who preys on adults, and he likes to find women that are suffering from some mental illness like depression, which a lot of people have depression. Not a big deal, but it's like it's like he cons his way in, promising the world, and all he's pretty much looking for is a sugar mama to let him lay around and do absolutely nothing while he bleeds them dry. Has a criminal history for taking things that he didn't pay for. Not a good man. Just not a good man. Um, when I was introduced to him, um, I had become friends with this lady through our community, and it was that back during PvP's. I want to say it was the first time he had some old dude swing a cane at him.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember that.
And
That's in his intro. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know there's been like 3 or 4 of them that's done it, but I think it was the very first one because that's how far back it goes. And we were talking, and she, we were actually, I called her because we were talking about that catch, and she needed to run to the restroom, but she needed to charge her phone real quick because we were planning on going into another live that night. So she put me on the phone charger while she ran to the restroom.
Mm-hmm.
And up until this point, I knew things weren't the greatest, but I didn't know how bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not muted. I'm just, on her phone, sitting on the charger. And I
Mm-hmm.
hear him berating her. Did you get all the attention you needed in there? Huh? Huh? Did you find somebody to hook up with? And she's like, God, we're mods. We're just supposed to say hi in the chat with people we know like we always do. Stop.
Right.
And then I heard him say something, and I thought I heard it correctly, but she confirmed it like months later because she didn't never want to like pretend that it didn't happen.
Right, like
That
you
I,
want. Yeah.
but he had wished that the dude that swung the cane had actually hit PvP with it because PvP is an asshole for to him for some reason, and he deserves to get his ass whooped by a pred.
Wow.
So I knew from that moment that, oh my god, this dude's a woo, really, dude, not a
Mhm.
good person. But I didn't know the extent of it. But she okayed me, kept telling me everything was okay, and we went into the live and on Discord and chatted, and everything was okay. And she kept, assuring me everything was okay, even though if my husband ever spoke to me in that tone, we wouldn't be married
Right.
or talk to me like that. That's not how you treat somebody that you supposedly love.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
and I don't even think she remembers that I tried to talk to this friend about it last night, but some other stuff came up.
Yeah.
Um, so the months go by, and he's, not pulling his weight at all, tapping her dry for everything that she has, and refuses to work, but expects her to pay for everything. And she's got kids of her own to take care of. And she'd finally, gotten to a point in her life where she was okay financially, but that didn't
Right.
last long. Excuse me, that didn't last long. And the just the way he was refusing to pull his own weight because he wanted a sugar mama. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to smoke pot and pop pills all day, I guess. Just not a good man. I don't understand. To me, a man is somebody who pulls his weight if and protects and takes care of and I don't know. He's just not a good person, and I wanted the community to know who he is because I don't want him
Mhm.
preying on any other women in our community. There's enough
Right.
people, enough women in here, survivors, that will fall for this man because, oh, he lays a good game, lays a great game.
Yep.
And it's Joe Hampston.
Hmm.
That's so crazy. It's like
And
the
I,
end
I
of the.
wanted I wanted to be able to say this where people would have an open mind and listen to me because he's not a good man. And we heard it when he was on Tommy's, talking horrible about Sherry. Well, she didn't pay for this and she said she was going to pay for that. And I'm like, dude, you're a man, get a fucking job. It's your
Right.
responsibility, not hers. And that's what I kept thinking that whole time. I'm like, dude, you are showing the whole world that you are a lazy good for nothing because you're not even doing what. I mean, you're expecting this poor woman to pay for all your shit and your family shit.
Right.
Come on.
Yep.
I just don't want him to get a hold of any other women in this community. And I want people to know what he is.
Yep.
I'll
Yeah.
probably be doxxed now, and
Well, like I said, I
so
could
be
tell you
it.
what we've done in here. Hey, patriotic. Definitely will not be done in here, and almost anywhere we are as mods, we're told we see any doxing, the comments gone. So
I
we'll.
know people dislike Sherry. I know people dislike Sherry, and that was my hard. The hardest part of this was how do I get people to listen to what I have to say and be open minded to actually listen to it? Because this dude is a horrible person.
Right.
He not only does he scam people, he
Mhm.
scams the government. I mean, he's
Yeah.
just not a good person at all.
Right. Yeah. And I've heard from other females in the community who've dealt with him, and like the way he says things and stuff, like he makes it seem, like he's the victim. He's
Oh,
interested, and. and whatnot. And it's, please don't say anything. This is a secret, until I get, whatever situated kind of thing. It's sad. It is sad.
Oh, he's a master manipulator. Him and Tommy are two peas in a pod. I'm sorry for the people that support him, but holy crap.
Yeah, definitely good for each other.
I just,
Absolutely, Bobby Joe.
it would tear me apart to find out that he has gotten a hold of someone else in this community, even people that I don't care for, that don't care for me because I'm friends with Sherry.
Right.
But Sherry is a good person. I have never caught Sherry in a lie. She's tried to protect me,
Mm-hmm.
and it absolutely kills me that she's going through this. And I've done so much research on victims, and I don't know why it is that women that are victimized seem to be victimized over and over again. Nobody can tell me that. I'm not a victim. Thank God I've never been victimized.
Yeah.
So I don't fully understand that, but every story I hear, they're like repeated over and over again, and nobody can tell me why.
It's mostly because we're already vulnerable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'd think that because it's already happened to us, that we would already catch on, wouldn't let it happen again, kind of thing. But there's a sort of fear that kind of sets in a way. So it makes it, sadly, that you're an easier target. You know,
That makes
um,
sense.
it sucks. You know, but it's like 9 times out of 10, it's anybody, male or female, who's been victimized once will
Hmm.
absolutely be re-victimized.
And I've heard so many of them say, "What the hell do I have? Like a neon flashing light over my head that says, use me and abuse me?" I never had an answer for them
Yeah,
because I don't understand.
right. Yeah, yeah, it does. It makes it hard because, like I said, you would think that, I mean, that's the normal thought process. Like, we've already been through it, wouldn't let it happen again, because now we know what to look out for. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But it's like I said, it's almost like a sense of fear, you get not weak, but like, kind of like, oh my God, you start questioning people around you, even those you are pretty sure aren't gonna hurt you or do anything wrong, in your direction, you just
Hmm. And another thing that really bothers me about that whole situation is it was almost like he was purposely trying to see how far he could push her
yeah,
mentally.
yeah,
And he likes everybody to believe that he left on his own accord. No, he did not. I was there on many occasions on her phone, listening in the background to what was going on because she was afraid. And he didn't, he was forced to leave that house pretty much.
right,
She had
yeah,
filed for a divorce. She was trying to get him out of there. And the other stuff started happening, and he was pretty much forced to leave that house. She's the one that ended that relationship. He was driving her crazy.
yeah, because I think he told me that she wanted him out.
And it was like he was enjoying it. He wasn't about to give up that free ride, man. Oh man, he was hanging on by fingernails.
Hmm.
Yeah. I
And
never spoke to him off
I
YouTube.
was her
That.
support system for months.
Yeah,
I was
I've
her
seen a
support
few
system
times
for
on
months. I
social
listened to
media.
her cry.
Right. Absolutely.
And
Victor said Tatiana is a very reliable supporter. She has no reason or motive to lie. That is so
Hmm. I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely. Why would she get up here in front of 50 people and a couple hundred that are going to watch afterwards? Absolutely.
true. Yeah. That is so true.
I don't have any reason to lie other than, I mean, she is my friend, but she's she's a good person and she has tried to protect me from all of the ugliness that I'm now going to be bringing onto myself because I'm speaking out. She's tried really hard to protect me because I have a lot of health issues
Right.
and she knows that stress is not good for my body whatsoever.
Yep. Yeah,
But
and
I
there's
was
a
so
lot of
tired of being quiet about it and not standing up for her and not calling out the cons that are preying on the women in our community that need to be known about before they get the claws in some other poor woman.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there is a lot of stress in this community. Like I said, it is
If
overwhelming
I
for a lot of people. And like I said, sometimes it genuinely, I get so many phone calls and texts about stuff that's going on, behind the scenes in the community. It's overwhelming, and I'm a stuffer, so it's like I'm taking it all in and trying to help everybody with everything that it basically, hops into my personal life. It's like
Mhm.
by the time the kids come home, I've dealt with so much online that I'm like, oh my God, it's hard for me to wind down. So the kids are like, Mom, can I get, and I'm like, can you like give me 5 minutes, please? Just 5 minutes. Like I
Mhm.
need
Mm-hmm.
to loose, for a minute.
If I would
Um,
have known a year and a half ago what I was stepping into in this community, I would never have done it. I really thought this was a community about saving kids, and it's not. It's about the background drama.
yeah,
And it's not about saving kids. Every once in a while a chomo gets busted, but there's so much other crap that happens and people I cannot believe the ugliness, the
right,
absolute disgusting ugliness that people have towards one another. I guess I've lived a very sheltered life. I knew people could be mean, but holy cow.
right, yep,
If I'd have
and
known
it's
a year and a half ago, I would never have stepped into this community. But I've made some wonderful friends because of it, which I would never give up
yep,
ever. But holy cow, I cannot believe how childish people are and the cons and the manipulating and everything and oh my, it
right,
hurts my heart. I
yeah, it
really thought it
does.
was
I
about
mean,
kids.
when I got into the community, I mean, there was little things, you know what I mean, going on, but I mean, it's like was nowhere near what it is these days, nowhere near. To where I can't even, I mean, I'm sitting in my bed and I'm like, I can't tone down enough to get good rest. I'm, pretty exhausted during the day, and it's like it's insane, you know. It sucks 100%. Um, I don't know. I've been thinking so much about it too, and I'm like, I hate what everything has come to in this community, like this was the place that I would go, when I was stressed out, and I genuinely enjoyed the decoying and the helping out the catchers, and you know, um now I'm like,
Hey,
by the time I
I
get
pulled
to
up the
that
comments. What is Laura talking about? What
um
did Joda do to you, Laura?
that's what I was just saying to her. She didn't have to leave. And I don't know what was going on beforehand because I was listening to you, but then I saw her saying something about um then she would go or something. So
Hmm.
I'm trying to read up and see. So that's why I typed in chat. Please be respectful in chat. Let's see.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm scrolling all the way up so I can like see where all this started. Hold on. Let's see.
I'm going to tell you some of my history. I was a
Yeah.
911 dispatcher out here in Podunk, the area that I live. We don't have female officers, and since everybody else was so much older than me, they were actually older than my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do things that a normal dispatcher wouldn't do. I was trained to handle rape victims. At the time, they didn't have any of the nurses out here certified, but they did eventually get them certified, so I didn't have to do that anymore, other than labeling the evidence.
Yeah.
Um, I got to help with a couple of executing search warrants on drug houses, and I handled some of the female prisoners, and that
Oh,
includes
wow.
cavity searches and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I did the 911 dispatching, fire, EMS, um, you know, um,
You're
it's
cutting out, huh?
um, I've had to deal with things with the 911 calls, and I always thought I grew up in Mayberry until
Mm-hmm.
I started working at the police department, and boy were my eyes opened. And I really didn't think that a community of people that were supposed to be saving children would be as nasty as it is.
Right.
Like I had to stop dispatching because my health went downhill, and I couldn't take the child deaths anymore. I couldn't do it.
Right. Yeah, that would be a lot for me.
And it seemed
I
like
had to talk
every
to someone
year
like
there was
EMT.
a child that passed away, either during harvest, getting ran over by one of the farm trucks, or getting hung on a swing set, or drunk drivers. It got to be way too much for me.
Right. Yep. Yeah, my ex-father-in-law was an EMT, and I used to say that all the time. The thinking about how many, kid deaths you'd have to, what I'm saying? Like, how many of them would pass away on the ride to the hospital or before, like, and you're doing everything you can, to help them survive. And I'm like, for me personally,
Mhm.
if even one I tried to say didn't make it, um, I
Oh,
wouldn't be
it's hard.
okay.
It's really hard.
I wouldn't be okay.
It's devastating when they don't make it after you talk their parents through CPR,
Yeah,
and it wasn't enough.
that's crazy. Yeah, I definitely couldn't handle it.
And I was trained to deal with people in stressful situations, and I was really damn good at my job. And so I know how to deal with stressful situations
Right,
and listen and help. That's what I did. I just don't want any more women preyed upon in this community.
right. No, absolutely not. None
That's
of
why
them.
I'm
I
speaking
mean,
out.
yep. I mean, that's why, like I said, that was the reasoning why I absolutely agreed. You
Oh, I'm
know,
sure he
I,
had you fooled, Laura. He's really good at it. Like, he's really good at it. That's what they do.
I told her I was going to look for my messages because I mean, he made me feel like he was a victim. Um,
Oh, absolutely.
Within two messages, I had already spoken to a couple of people and like I knew, so I just played dumb, but it's like rereading that, I'm like, oh my God, like he literally just tried his hardest to do the woe is me, like, feel bad for me
And
and
thank you, Laura, for listening to me.
you know.
I was
So
really so worried about how people that don't like me because of my relationship with Sherry, how they would respond to the story that I was telling. If they knew I was talking about
you're
people would be open minded. enough to hear it.
Right.
But I'm leaving this community. I've had enough. I'm done.
Right.
And my last thing is I didn't want anybody else to be hurt by this band.
I understand. And we appreciate you for, you know, being strong enough to come up here and warn everybody, you know.
Yeah.
And I just want to clarify, guys, in chat, like, we all have issues with people, like, I get it. The only thing I'm saying is this is geared towards somebody who's become a predator in the community, you know, and that's really got to be the focus. Like, fake people or not, at the end of the day, like, there are thousands upon thousands of us in this community, and God knows how many of them has actually been through a thing with him. You know what I mean? We don't know. But there has been so much going on in this community. People are going to ask for proof. People are going to question things. I mean, to be honest, ask Tatiana. I literally said that yesterday. Did she happen to have proof? And it wasn't because I was being an asshole to her by any means, because I've been talking to her for months. I trust her. But I knew damn well what this community gets to. I knew people are going to question it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was more, I asked about that as a protection for her. You know what I mean? And so nobody can be like, no, like that didn't happen, because I mean, clearly it did. You know, like I said, I've
He
been
has been
talking to her
reaching out to
for
other
months.
women. He's also been reaching out to the people that he's afraid that I've told.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, holy crap, I don't care how much my head is throbbing. I don't care if I'm throwing up. I have got to get this message out there to people because I
Right.
don't want any more victims from this man.
Yeah.
But I know
Uh,
they're going to be coming for me now.
we definitely aren't going to let it happen. You know, I mean, most of my mods in here are mods elsewhere, you know, so everybody will know to look out and make sure that you're not doxxed, you know. And it sucks. It's sad that that's what we have to be worried about when we get up and tell the truth about shit. You know what I mean? Like, why should that have to be a concern for us that, oh my God, we're going to be doxxed, you know? It's ridiculous. And it's like, that's the one thing they have to run to, you know, because everything that, you know, they've been saying is crap. It's literally shit.
And I don't
It's a
have
lie.
anything to hide. I don't have anything to hide. And my history, I don't have anything to hide. But
Right.
I
I've
don't
been
want
on
my real
about
name out there. That's why I'm obviously going by a false name.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see the craziness in this community.
Right. Yep.
I do. I've seen it. And I've seen the call logs from Sherry's phone and the text messages. People are cruel and mean. And
Yeah.
they don't care.
Yep. That is
It
so
is all
true.
about getting even any way they can.
Yep.
Even though they
Yep.
have no skin in the game.
Right. Yeah, just because it makes them feel like, you know, oh, well, now I'm big and bad because, like, for what?
Well, they think they're
Because you're
protecting
talking shit.
somebody.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, I mean, we're all pretty aware that it's them lying to make themselves seem like more important kind of shit. Um, it's ridiculous. And we get shit on for being honest, you know. Um, I've said a million times, I've always said, you know, like where I live and whatnot, I would laugh at somebody if they was stupid enough to show up at my fucking house where my little kids lay their heads. They would be stupid. So, but it's like, and I'm honest about my past because I just don't give a shit. However, it's messed up that 90% of the people are have to genuinely be afraid of that. You know, that's
Mm-hmm.
so messed up. You know, like I came into the community, I was using my full name. I didn't, I didn't care. You know, I gave
I
zero fucks.
I remember that. Yeah. Yep.
You know, and so many people are
If I
like,
didn't have children, innocent children and grandkids, I wouldn't care.
mm-hmm, right.
And it's
I
not
mean, I'm
like
not
me to ever back down or or
right.
run from things ever. I've never been that type of a person.
Right. Well, me neither. That's why I'm like, I mean, they'd be stupid if they showed up here. But, and it's not like, no, it's not an invitation. My kids lay their heads here. I don't want them to have to worry. I do not want to have to feel like, I got to get like my daughters or something to get the kids out while I'm dealing
Mm-hmm.
with whatever the situation is. I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't even have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, that's not my personality either. I mean, I literally have been through enough shit that I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If somebody came here and tried to pull some shit, I would feel sorry for them.
Oh, I'm
You
the same exact way. I'm
know,
a pistol packing mama, try me. But
right.
leave my innocent family out of it.
Exactly. Exactly. That's
And
my big thing.
if I get doxxed because of this, it shows exactly what kind of scumbags they are
Right.
and how truly
Mhm.
evil they are.
Yep, 100%. I absolutely agree. And that's the thing is
But
like
this
we can,
headache is about to split my head wide open, and so I've really got to lay down, guys. I'm afraid I'm going to
yeah,
start throwing
definitely,
up on this stream.
definitely try some heat, even on the back of your neck or something, honey, when you go lay
Thank you,
down.
everybody, for being here and for listening and being supportive.
Yeah, they all are cheering you on and
I
supporting
definitely
you.
have to take a step back from the community because it's gotten to be too much. But I will be around. Like there's certain catchers that I wholeheartedly support and feel very protective over. Like Ryan, that
Yep.
kid is just. I feel so protective over him. He's so
Yeah.
innocent and
Um,
I will be around. I just won't be as fully as I have been because I've got to take a step back. It's
right.
starting to affect my health, and so I've got to take a step back.
Yep. And you need to because your health is more important. Like I said yesterday, that has to be number one. You can always rewatch a video, when you have some downtime, without worrying about the chats, without, dealing with any of the extra shit. You got to focus on you and your health. I
Thank
definitely
you,
don't want this
everyone.
to be any reason that your health gets worse. So if you don't take a break,
And I
I'm gonna.
know there's yes, I've got to take a break. Yes, mom. But there's wonderful people in this community. It's the only reason why I've held on as long as I did.
Yeah, yeah. It is the one thing that makes it hard to step away and take the breaks.
Mhm.
But I
Because
mean,
there's
like I said,
wonderful people here.
yeah. And you have
I,
my information and my number and stuff, so you can always check in and see how things are going or whatever.
I
Anytime you
appreciate
got
that.
down,
Thank you.
you know, I'll be checking in on you too. So
Thank you. Okay, everybody, I've got to call it quits and lay down. Have a good
yes,
afternoon. Have a blessed day. And
thank
everybody
All
be
right.
safe.
you. You
Yep. Take
too.
All
care.
right.
Have a good day.
You
Bye.
too. Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. I missed some of you guys' comments. Let's
Okay.
see.
There you have it. So, you know,
I'm kind
that's
of
that's. I just figured I would stay quiet on the issue. Why she was talking. Just let her speak her piece about everything.
Yeah.
You know, because I have my things about both of them. You know, I never really was a fan of Sherry. You know,
Hmm.
she would take jabs at me. I told you about that, Jules.
Yep.
Joe was always there, like you know, having my back or whatnot. But yeah, I never talked to him off of YouTube though. You know, it was always a what's
Mm.
up. Like if you say hey to me, I'll say hey to you. You know, even if
Right.
I don't care for you, I will still be um what the hell's the word?
Cordial.
Cordial, you know. So that's basically what it was, you know.
Right. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll send you some stuff if you come across, you know.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, but it was like, when I was talking to her yesterday, it was easy to believe because I mean, I have physically spoken with him pretty often myself. Um, and it's nuts. I mean, and it's like I have heard from other females that are like have said the same stuff. I'm like, it's insane. That's, I mean, at least five that I can think of off the top of my head right now.
Hmm.
Um, well, six with her, but it's like, you know what I mean? That's a lot. Um, and who knows what the end intentions were or whatever, but if
Hmm.
it's for sympathy or, some sort of a gain or pull them on my side, whatever kind of thing. Um, Either way, I mean, some of the stuff that gets said is not okay, um,
Yeah.
whatsoever. And it makes these other females feeling uncomfortable and, you
Yeah.
know,
Hmm.
and they're
I
afraid
mean,
to speak up.
yeah. Yeah. So, you know, and again, it's like what, you know, she's not going to come up here and say something that's, you know, bogus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I believe 100% what she's saying.
Right.
Absolutely, you know. So there's no doubt in my mind about that. Even though I try to stay away from the silly stuff, an issue has to be brought to light if that's
Yeah.
what needs be. So,
Yep.
um, that's
And
my stance on it.
especially because I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, it's for the bettering the community as a whole. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like, we, this community is against predatorial shit
Mm-hmm.
in itself. It's
Yeah.
flat out raunchy and completely disrespectful doing
Yeah.
it to an adult, never mind a child.
Yeah.
But it's like we need to be able to realize that at the end of the day, yeah, we're here trying to protect kids from this stuff, but doesn't mean we
Yeah.
need to be taken advantage of in the process.
Yeah.
you know, like I know
Mm-hmm.
I didn't come here for that, you know.
Yeah.
Um, it's just not dragonfly. She said in other news, I just choked to death on my own spit.
Well, let me be honest though. When I first heard about this, it did go through my mind of did this did this belong more on like a locksmith type of stream, or did this belong more on a this type of stream to let it out? And at the end of the day, um, it needs to be here. You know,
Right.
it's to protect people. It's not
Yep.
straight drama, this or that. So I feel it wholeheartedly, but should have been done here, which it was. So that's my stance on that. You know.
Right.
Um,
Right. Which was why I gave her the permit. I mean, she asked me, she said, if you feel uncomfortable and don't feel, that it's appropriate on your stream or you don't want the drama on your stream, she's like, I understand and I will
hmm.
try to do it somewhere else. She did not feel comfortable having to do it on lock stream. She felt more safe being in here, which I understand.
Hmm.
Um, and I said, it's about a predator in the community. To
Yeah.
me, that's, geared towards what this room is about anyway. So,
Yeah.
um, and I wanted her to feel safe, you know.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
Beth Burner. Um, so yeah, I absolutely felt, it was the right choice.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. But you
that's
did
why I gave
message
you a
me.
heads up last night.
That's what I'm saying. You did message me and ask me my thoughts on things, and I said, "Listen, I says I'm here till the wheels fall off, you know,
Right.
um, and I'll be there. You know, I could have like, but you know, I'm not gonna not be here just because
Right.
you know some this is gonna you know whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I did mull it in my brain a few different ways. I'm not gonna lie, you know, and yeah,
I
so
figured you would. That's why I was like, I messaged you immediately. I was like, all right, let me at least tell Variety,
mm,
what it is, and that way he can figure out what he really wants to do. I was gonna just flat out be like, so, I mean, if you don't want to come, I understand, but then I'm like, he'll tell me flat out, like, no, bitch, I'm not coming to
you were doing it
you
anyway.
next to you.
You were doing it anyway. So I mean,
I was like so stoked as soon as you said till the wheels fall off. I was like,
yeah, I'm there.
"Right."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Blondie say? This place is way safer. I got doxxed by Twomper, and because Locke doesn't have mods, my name was right out. Right. That's the other thing too, Blondie, is well, Locke, because there's 0 mods on there now, so it's not even like, a select few that you trust to not be just deleting shit, but if somebody came in here and happened to post an address or full name or, something, it would have been deleted automatically, but they would have been banned until after the stream.
Hmm.
I do that here because it gives whoever is speaking um that safety net of feeling like, okay, well, it's not going to keep happening repeatedly that 4 or 5 more people are going to see the comment, and I'll unban whoever after the stream. I have no problem with that, but it's like, if you are going to be disrespectful enough to come in here and dock somebody, or talk shit on a survivor, then you've got to go. You're out for the rest of the stream. Like, there's no questions. But yeah, we're gonna have to talk about it if you want to come back. It's just the right things to do, especially this being a survivor stream. But I feel
Hmm.
like, Locke, if you did have, even 2, people who are always on your stream, um, that you truly trust to not just be deleting shit. I feel like it would probably be a little bit more safe for people, like, to speak up, and it wouldn't just turn into like a Jerry Springer episode in chat. You know what I mean? you know
Hmm.
um but I mean, I love coming in there and chatting with people. Once it starts getting crazy, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna listen. you know
Yeah.
Hey, Log. Let's see. Common sense to be mindful of doxing. Right. Hold the wrench. All right, let's see. I thought you took all the mods away, Locke.
He added back a few. He added like
Oh,
Edward,
okay.
Ryan.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I apologize, Locke. Last time I was in there, I haven't been in a couple, but last time I was in there wasn't any, so I didn't know. But, and that's it, Rolling Stone. It's his channel. Um,
Hmm.
and I mean, at the end of the day, I still go in there. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't go in there. you know but I do, because I see a lot of people that I enjoy chatting with and people I care about in there, so um
Yeah.
right. So yeah, I mean, it makes it a hell of a lot easier having, and people like Ryan. I mean,
Hmm.
him and Edward, like, they're people that they're gonna look forward for that type of stuff, you know.
Mhm.
So that's good. I'm glad you did that walk, because
Yeah.
I feel like it'll go a little bit easier now, you know.
I'll go in and say what's up, stuff like that. But
Right.
um, yeah, and just watch, all the silliness take place before my eyes, of this person bashing this person, this person bashing that person, you
Yeah.
know. And that's what it is. It's sad, One thing that brought us together in the beginning was saving kids, and it's turned into craziness. So a lot of people lost sight of the goal, and that's
Right.
sad. It really is.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because that's like the biggest thing. Like I said, this used to be my safe place, like this community. I would be stressed out dealing with shit here at home, and I'd be like, that's it. I'm just gonna go, find a live stream or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, oh my God, I need to go and like deal with the chaos of the kids and watch them pinging off the walls for the next hour because I'm stressed out from chat.
Exactly.
You
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But for
um,
those who really love drama, just type in the Drama Dome and you'll love that channel right there. That'll give you your fix of drama. So
what's the drama dome? Do I even want to ask?
it's a channel. It's a
Is it
drama
really?
channel. Yeah.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, I'm being dead ass. I don't even go there or even like type in there, but I heard about it a long time from a friend of a friend, and I'm like, what the hell is a drama dome? So I typed it in one day, and yeah,
That's
they get
so funny.
they get silly over there.
That's
Drama
hilarious.
dome.
You're gonna have to text it to me so I can go see all this chaos. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It is, Ryan. The drama gets boring. It's overwhelming. For me, it causes a lot of extra migraines. Like I get chronic migraines already, you know? So it
Mm-hmm.
just makes them worse. It's like I genuinely used to love coming into chats and being like, "Oh my God, hi, oh my God, I miss you. Like, how are you?" Posting links and supporting these catchers because they're out there kicking some serious ass. And, it's like, if that's what we can do is be there and support, then yeah. But instead, it's like you get into chat and it's like, you know, I've had like people message me before and say, "Can you tell me if so and so's in the chat because I don't want to type if they're there." What? Why the hell not? It's like, frig, bro. Like that's nuts. Like I mean, honestly, it's the kids and the catchers who end up losing out on it. You know,
Yeah, very true. But you know,
literally.
you're having a little bit of feedback issue, Jules, and sound issues. She'll be back. But thank you to all 62 that are in the building. Appreciate it. Um, it's a shame that, hold on. Yeah, she's back. Now she's on the right.
I
Um,
know I had to delete a phone call and it shut me off the stream. I did an update on my phone and now, like before, when my phone would ring during a stream, I could just hit cancel or end call or whatever, like bitch button them, and it would just stop the call. Now it stops the call and shuts me off of whatever app I'm on.
mm-hmm.
So, fair warning,
Yeah,
if you disappear, y'all. That's where I'm going. Trying to shut off a damn call.
that's why I use my backup phone for the streams now, because my good phone was the one that was having the issues with the stream. It was starting, stopping like every 10 seconds for me
Yeah,
on here, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, this is a Galaxy, freaking a brand new Galaxy. Like,
right.
what the hell is this thing doing? The one I'm on right now is a LG Stylo 4. It's a sort of older phone,
Yeah, and
and
I think it's the updates because ever since I did the update, that's when my phone's been messing up. But I have the Galaxy S20 or 21 or whatever, but
yeah.
it just since I did the update is when it started being up.
Yeah, mine did one too, and it messed up all my passwords. Oh, Joan, have a good day. Take care, Joan. Thank you for coming in.
Bye, John. Thanks.
Yeah, it was like the middle of the night one night, and my phone did a freaking update on its own, which is strange. It
Mine
never
too.
usually does that.
I kept clicking the, not now button, update phone now. No, 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 not right now. Because I
Mm-hmm.
always get back and there's like either apps missing or rearranged and I, can't find them.
Exactly.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, if I'm decoying, I need all my apps in a section. Okay. So it's like, I'm not good at
Absolutely.
technology as it is. Like, I'm lucky I have a second email for my decoying. I almost literally made like 20
Yeah.
decoy profiles.
I got a
So,
lot on my phone too. I have
mhm,
I have standard storage of 128 gigs,
yeah,
and I basically have all that used up for the most part.
right.
So there is a lot of shit on my phone.
Yeah. I think that's what it's got to be too, partially is like there's so much memory, like so much space taken on my phone. I just need to like put it on the flash drive that I have, like, pictures and whatnot, just get it off and be done with it. So I don't don't have it on here taking up so much space and making my phone all wonky, you know.
Hmm. Yeah,
Let's see.
very true.
I'm reading comments. Ryan. Hey, Constantine. Hey, Honda. Red Hood. I didn't see you guys coming in. Hi, Janice. I didn't get to say hi to you either, or Bill, or Tiny. Who else did I miss here?
That's just it. Drama, drama loves company.
Mhm.
So
Yep,
it'll always get the views, you know. That's why we're trying to get the positive stuff to get the views, and it will over time. You just got to keep at it. Um, that's
right.
pretty much it. So we'll be here every week until the wheels fall off of this car that we're driving in.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Or if something were to come up, which is rare. I mean, I had to come up
Right.
here one time on my own for like an
Yeah.
hour, and that's what we'll do. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, and I think there was one time I either ended the stream, like you had to go early or something. And it's like it's always either going to be either or both of us. I mean, chances of us both having, something go chaotic at once is slim to none, but it's possible.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
otherwise, we definitely will be here every week. Um, just reading Blondie's comment that I missed. Lock, not your fault.
Yeah. Does anybody who was that with Ryan yesterday? That voice didn't sound familiar.
What, on his catch?
Yeah.
I don't know because I had to stop listening. Like I was on a phone call, but I was watching the catch and posting his um
I
catch.
know it wasn't. I know it wasn't Spider-Man because he's. It wasn't his voice for one, and two, he was heading somewhere else. I know it wasn't Wog because I know Wog's voice. Um,
Right. Maybe it was Tony.
oh, Tony G and Serena. Okay, got you.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because I didn't even hear any. I have to go back and rewatch it so I can hear it.
Okay.
But he did so good. Like I was like, I actually kept seeing people, people in chat are like, Ryan, I'm so proud of you. Like Ryan's going off on this. Oh, it was Tony J. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a minute
Um,
since he did one. Yeah, so I saw that like I was about 20 minutes into it when I caught it.
yep.
Yeah.
Bill, how'd you get kicked out of your own live stream? I can't even say that, yo, because that just happened to me when my somebody tried to call my phone and I went to hang it up and I got booted off here. I had to come back in here.
Mhm.
But I'm still wondering how you managed to do it, though, Bill. Let's see. Oh, is Tony in here or no? You guys just saying Tony.
Because Ryan said Tony G and Serena were on the couch with them.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say
Yeah.
I was seeing people saying, "Hey, Tony G," so I
Mhm.
just assumed. Penny, I have an Android. It's the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, I think, or that's 21 Ultra, one or the other. I think it's the 20, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
the 851 5G. It's
yep.
it's all right, but I'm not. It's like I expected it to be a little bit better than it is. It's not very smart. I'll tell you that much.
No,
No, for a smartphone, it's not very smart. No.
that's so friggin' funny.
Mhm.
It's like it's supposed to be a smartphone, but it's a stupid phone.
I
Bye,
mean,
FM.
compared to
Thank you for
most of them,
coming.
yeah, compared to what most of them are, it's supposed to be a top tier phone, but
Right.
not in my eyes.
Right.
Mhm.
That's so funny. Yeah, thank you for coming, FM. I appreciate it. And tell Miss Megan too, because I haven't seen her in a while, but tell her thanks for popping in too. What did you say, Bill? How the hell would I know technology is just magic and y'all practice witchcraft? Oh my God. I clearly don't practice no kind of magic because I don't know nothing about technology. I have to literally run things by my daughter. I'm like, hey, does this, are you supposed to be able to do this or how does this work? It's like, she's probably wicked annoyed with me. Like, hmm, let's
Yeah.
see. Has 12 gigabytes of RAM. Oh, really, Constantine? I didn't even know that. Wow. Well, then I'm kind of glad I said I wasn't gonna upgrade from this. Like, I just feel like once I've gotten a new phone and they like come out with like a billion other levels of it, it's
Mhm.
like for why? Like my phone does everything that that phone does. It's just not named the next one.
Mhm.
Um, it's just so to me it's ridiculous. Like I'm not gonna give you an extra $300-400 to pay for a quarter of an inch of a bigger screen or less
Mhm.
space or something. Like no, it's not
Yeah.
worth it. I didn't even know
Yeah.
that either until Constantine just said that.
Yeah.
But my phone has like the 100 times zoom and stuff. Like I love the camera.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
try to use my laptop as much as possible. I prefer the 15-inch laptop screen to my 6-inch phone screen.
right. Yep.
Definitely. I mean, if you're away from like home or where you have your laptop, then you're going to use your phone. But 90% of the time, I'm going to be using my laptop because I
Right.
can't I can't do phones. And typing on a little damn typing pad or whatever the hell it is. Yeah.
I'm still getting used to the laptop. So I haven't yet like I mean clearly it's gonna be the same damn, situation, but I keep looking at it going like, do I have to try to log into my YouTube and stuff or my email in order to do StreamYard off the laptop? So I was like, I'm gonna
Mhm.
mess with it today, and see because if it's better, I already have it set up with my Wi-Fi on it.
Yeah. If I use my
Um,
laptop, I'll use my webcam.
mhm,
With that, but I only used that like twice on this stream ever. I think. Um,
right.
with this screen share stuff. So,
Yep.
all right.
I'm used to it. Like I just like the whole having it in my hand thing makes it easier for me to type. If I have to get up and move, like I can take the phone with me kind of thing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
let's see, Cam, you guys and me have a catch on now. Damn, Cam. Good luck.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll
Mhm,
be there. We'll be there watching.
absolutely. Yeah, because
Mm.
we'll be off here in about a half hour or so anyway. So, so we'll definitely be there. My Galaxy lasted 5 years. New phones. Oh, now phones. Me 6 months. Honestly, Bill, I feel like my all my older phones, they still work fine. Like I just don't have them activated, but we use the Wi-Fi or whatever, and the kids will use it for YouTube or like to play like drawing games and whatnot on it. So I keep them. I mean, they still work fine.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes it took, and he already asked to hang out. Damn, Cam, dude's thirsty, huh? Cam's Pred's pretty thirsty, it seems. 10 minutes. That's insane. Wog, I agree. My first phone was a beeper too. I had a pager. I had a couple of them, like the clear pager or the teal, like see-through pager. I had a couple of them. It was ridiculous. But you'd like type in, certain codes for people to meet you somewhere. Like 222 was choo choo choo. Meet you at the train station. I'm like, oh my God. It's like if kids literally saw those now, they'd be like, what in God's creation is that? Like, you don't pick it up and hold it to your head. You literally have to return a call once a number comes in on that. Oh, man.
That's true, Ryan. That's a good one right there. Let's put that one
Right.
up. Let's put that one up.
Yeah, I
Uh-oh.
was just gonna say that one's gonna get pinned.
I see you. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Wouldn't that say I'm looking forward to chatting with head of crimes tech unit at county. Oh, okay. I'm like reading that. I'm like, what's a crimes tech thing? Okay. But okay. Well, good luck. Good luck with that too. I literally thought it was another technology statement until I saw her say the prosecutor's office. That was a good one though, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my mom had one of the first cell phones with the big antenna. Oh God, yeah. I had to, to yell at everybody to call you after 9. Yep, I remember those days too, Bobby Joe. It's like, you answer quick or whatever, and you're like, call me after 9, it's free, click.
Mm-hmm.
My bill's gonna get raised like $300 just for answering this call. Oh man, those were insane. Definitely insane. I don't miss those days, bro. At all. Oh my God, Bobby Joe, you still remember your beeper number too? I literally still have a couple of pagers somewhere in one of the boxes at my mom's house. I found them one of the times I was going through stuff when I first moved here, and all I could do was laugh because I'm just like, imagine what kids would literally say if they looked at one of those now. It's like those the ads you see where like a kid's looking at one of those old rotary dial phones and they're like, what is this and how do I call people on it? It's like it's a rotary phone. You put your finger in the number and turn the dial. Like Jesus. That's how I kept track of my middle daughter when she was a teenager. If her beeper went off and she didn't call in like 5 minutes, she knew I was looking for her in the car. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. That's literally what my mom was like too. If I paid you and you don't find no payphone, like I don't care if you're going to mobile or whatever, you better call me back. It's like you got to keep like a pocket full of change to, call your mom back from the mobile payphone. Let's see. It's so funny just thinking about pagers and stuff. It's hilarious. Let me see. If someone would need you, then would call the number of your beeper with their number, then you had to stop it. Yeah, you did. And it would get so frustrating, like you're out hanging out and stuff, and it's like everybody's pager is going off, and you're like, you know, I don't want to be the first one to say I gotta use the phone, but like, you're stopping at every payphone. It's like, Jesus. Yeah, Rod. Everybody thought they were like awesome having the car phones, which would
Yeah, I
crack me
remember
up.
those days. Yeah, those things.
Yep.
I remember those back in like 1980 something. You know.
Yeah. Yep. My uncle had one, and I'm like, all I keep thinking about is how funny it, because how big it was. You know what I mean?
And pagers. You used to call a
Hmm.
pager with 911 or
Yeah.
send a message to your weed dealer and be like, listen, I need an eighth of skunk.
Yep.
You put it into code wording and stuff like that. I remember those days.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it had to be something, kind of catchy that nobody would forget what the code was. I'm gonna go check my mail because my mailman just rang my buzzer, which means I have a package downstairs. It might get choppy on you guys for a minute, but I live in an apartment building and I'm not leaving my mail down there. Somebody to steal it.
Yeah.
Bill, no, you didn't. Did you really?
I guess she's in a dead zone at the bottom there. She will be back momentarily. That corridor probably has no service down there.
Yeah, it has zero service. When I go down out front, it's like my Wi-Fi will cut out automatically. And it wasn't even the mailman either. It was my neighbor who locked herself out.
hmm
I'm like worrying about grabbing my damn keys and shit so I can go get the mail too. She's like, "Oh my God, it wasn't even the mailman. I'm sorry, it was me." Let's see. See what comments I missed.
Where does it plug into, Constantine? The cigarette lighter to power it up.
Well, like the old phones.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where you would plug in the base to it. And
Yeah, I think that's where my uncle's plugged
yeah,
into.
what's up, Kim?
Ooh, 86 Camaro with the T-tops. Yep. I remember my friend Keith had a Thunderbird, and we were like, just had the best time in that car.
Yeah, that's the one. The 86 is the one that has the eagle on it.
Yeah, I
Um,
think so. Yep. I'm 90%
yeah,
sure it is.
I remember those days where the cars were had a what do they call that carburetor? The not the fuel injected, the regular gas carburetor. I
Yep.
forget exactly what that's called. Back in the day, like when you had a stick shift car and it wouldn't start, you could push it down the road and then pop it into first gear and it would start right
Yep.
up. I remember doing that too, man. That was crazy.
Yep.
My friend is like, yo, can you help me push my car a little bit? So he'll be on the driver's
Right.
side. I'll be in the back. We're pushing it, and then he'll get in and go, the thing will start up.
For real. It's like, yep.
I'm like, go ahead. You're good now, man. You're running. Keep it going.
Yeah. Yep.
hmm
That shit's funny. It's like, let's just get it over to the hill so we can push it a little bit. Hmm. Yeah, we were talking about
Exactly.
that like the other day, like the Thunderbirds and the cars with the T-tops, driving those to the beach, or when you had the pickup truck and driving those to the beach, and we'd have like 3 or 4 people laying down flat in the bed of the truck so you can drive all the way up to the beach in it, which was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It's like now these days, I mean, we had seats in the back of the pickup truck and everything, like could ride around like that, all day and nobody would say shit. Now they're like, oh my God. You get pulled over in 5 seconds, you know.
Very true. Yep.
Insane.
68
Oh,
Barracuda. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's a nice car.
Yeah, my friend was redoing one of those Barracuda. Back in the day, my father had a Roadrunner.
Really?
Forget what. Yeah, I forget what year it was. And then because my father was stationed at MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa, Florida,
Yep.
and he had lent that car to my uncle one night to use. My uncle drove drunk in the damn thing and totaled the freaking car. You know. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And it was
crazy.
pristine. Yeah, it was pristine back then. It was like a brand new car,
Right.
back when he got it. I forget what year it was, but
Yep.
yeah.
Wow. I'd be so mad.
Hmm.
It's like one of my friends had a Trans Am, and he somebody hit his car in a parking spot one time, like knocked the front bumper off, and he's the one who taught me the duct tape fixes everything thing. So he's like, literally kept a roll of duct tape in his car. He's in the parking lots cursing this dude out, taping the bumper up. I'm like, dude. I'm like, damn.
Yep. True. I remember many cars that were taped together with freaking duct tape or some weird ass glue. Because back then you didn't have, the glues they have now, like the exact super glue, Gorilla Glue.
Yep.
It was something different then. So, if your
Right.
headlight was hanging out, you would glue it or tape it back on. Yep.
Yeah, it's like once he taught me that the duct tape fixes everything thing, I was like, sold. I
Or if your
used,
brake light was out, you used to take that red tape and put it over it rather than get a whole new thing if it was broken.
yep.
Hmm.
It's like, yeah, well, this will keep it up there. Um, Donnie was in here, Constantine, but that was like towards the beginning, I think. Um, just got home, about to smoke, heat up some pizza. Enjoy your nap, Nat. Let's see. What did I do to this? Whoa. Oh man. Bro. I don't know how to shrink.
What happened?
I don't know. I enlarged the words on my chat somehow. So there's like 4 people's comments literally in one. I'm telling you, this update messed up my phone.
Yeah.
Mm. So if you can read the comments better than I can, Sean,
Ryan wants to come up. All right, let me drop the link. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, let's go to guests.
yeah,
Copy the
I'm here.
clipboard. Uh, let's go to more. Post a comment. Okay.
I'm really so mad. I don't know why my phone decided to do that. I wonder if I do something with the chat. Let's see. Hello, Ryan.
Oh, he popped in. He popped in and popped right off. Uh-oh.
Oh, what the crap?
Hold on, let me put him back. Add to stream.
There he is.
Yeah, what's
All
up?
right. What up?
I was like, where'd he go? How are you, Ryan? I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch your catch
Yeah,
after we
long.
end.
It's still up. Let me see.
Oh, good.
Let me see.
Yeah, I'll definitely go rewatch it once we end while I'm waiting for
Yeah,
Cams.
I usually leave them up.
Good.
12 hours ago. Oh, that was a panel. Let me go over here. All right, just you got 1.4K views on that. That wasn't bad. That's pretty good. Hour
Yeah.
and
Oh, there you go.
41 minutes. The catch was. Oh yeah.
Well,
I
that's
gotta
good.
yeah, might have one tonight.
There you
The
go.
mixed signal pred.
Mixed signal, Fred. Wait, what kind of signals is he giving you?
No, because like every 5 minutes he would change his mind about whether he would come over or not.
Yeah.
So
Was that the guy from the other? Was it this
yep.
morning or yesterday morning?
No, yeah, that was the one yesterday morning.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get him hooked up. You gonna go on that catch solo, or you gonna go with Tony G and Serena again?
Flew with Tony G, Serena.
That's good.
Yeah.
Catches have been kind of slow lately. The last few days, there really hasn't been many. I mean, I really haven't been on them like I was. If I see a catch, I'll copy it and I'll put it into the PNN Gilded and share it out. You know, because I can ping everybody in there. But watching them for the most part, I've taken kind of a step back from that. You know, so I haven't been in very many streams. I saw yours yesterday, 20 minutes in. I seen the one Alex had with the man that was dressed as a woman, which I guess was that a CC Unit collab? I think he was a CC Unit on that one. And that's pretty much all I've watched the last like week. I haven't really been watching them.
Yeah, I feel like I missed quite a bit
Yeah.
recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've caught a couple, but like I didn't get to see PvPs. Yes, was it yesterday? I
Oh,
think it
I
was
seen he had a few. Yeah, I seen he had a
yeah.
couple too. Yeah.
I didn't see. I think it was 171 that I missed because I seen 170. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I was like mad as hell. Like, damn, like I missed. Now the comments are back to normal. What the crap is going on with my phone, bro? But yeah, I've been trying to southeast. But yeah, like my comments were like all zoomed in, and I had like 4 or 5 people's like their comment mushed into one, and now it's back to normal. Like, what the hell? Ridiculous. I'm not liking this update. And there's no way I can go back in and be like, no, uninstall the update on my phone.
Oh yeah, just like as an update for people that didn't know about that last catch is yeah, it did go in the ambulance. I don't know what the outcome of that was, but I talked to the officers. The cop showed up after, and basically I'm exchanging information to turn everything in.
Oh, good. Good.
Yep.
I'm gonna say because I didn't get to listen. I was watching, for the most part. I definitely saw in the beginning, and then I was on a phone call, so I had to turn the volume of the catch itself down, but I kept posting like your Cash App and PayPal in there while I was on the phone, but I couldn't obviously hear the catch itself, so I didn't get to
I
see what happened.
I just scrolled to the end and I see an ambulance, and I guess there was ambulance crew and cops. Did they end up arresting? What happened with that, Ryan?
Yeah, like was he like threatening to hurt himself or something, or?
Well, it's very weird because he never mentioned anything about like suicide or depression or anything. And not that like I believed it or whatever, but
Mhm.
he just like when he called 911 on himself or whatever, he just talked about that. He didn't mention anything about like what he was there to do. He just said,
Poor.
I need mental health services and I am going to I think I have suicidal thoughts or something, and then yeah, then an ambulance just showed up, and
Wow,
then I guess they sent a cop over.
that's crazy. He was literally looking for an easy way out. He thought he wasn't going to get in trouble if he,
Yeah,
called on to the hospital.
something to understand is like I actually have to. It's like I have to take everything at face value, even if I don't believe that like they're gonna they're
Harm
actually
himself. Yeah.
suicidal or whatever. Even if you think they're faking it, you still have to respond
Right, you
as
should
if it's
still be
serious.
calm. Yeah, I mean, because God forbid if anything happened, you don't need to catch any heat over it.
Yeah, it's
Better
just
safe than
protocol.
sorry. Yep, definitely better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Log, you are not old.
Mm.
A for effort, though.
How old is Wog? In his 30s or 20s?
Yeah, I think Log's in his 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Like early 30s, I think. 'Cause I'm
That's
40. I'm definitely older than Log.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm afraid to turn 30. We turn 30 in a couple years.
Did you just say you're gonna turn 30 in a couple years, Ryan?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, you ain't 30 yet. And then you're like, yeah, in a couple years. I'm like, wow, you out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh God. I had to literally think about it. And then I'm like, wait a minute.
It's like I'm gonna be 28 in October, and then 2 years after that. Shit.
Just rubbing it in, Ryan. Just rubbing it in. You are
Mm.
not Log. Don't even. No, you're not.
Well, it's 45.
He's saying there's no way. No. Mm-mm.
Well, how old do I look? I mean,
Well, I honestly thought you were like, like 30, 32.
no, not that young, but like,
I did, honestly, at first, when I first seen your face, I'm like, oh, it's like 30, 32 or something.
well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that, but yeah,
So
I'll
he's
be
33, Log's 33.
Is he? He just said he's
I'm
33.
like,
All right.
somebody better be honest in this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't charged to be a decoy.
Ryan. Ryan's like, there's no fee, because you can't buy me as a decoy, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Priceless.
Ryan
It's priceless.
Ryan's decoy services are not for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Log, stop playing, bro. I can't stand this kid right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, now I'm genuinely trying to think about it too, like when he ever actually said his age. I swear to God, he's in his 30s. He's a whole ass liar.
Oh, yeah.
He's age binary.
Yeah, apparently. Yo, Alex's catch yesterday. It was so, oh my God. And he was so mad too. Like you could tell he was really upset about the ages that that guy was going after. That he's like, he was trying to crack jokes. Okay, I thought so, Log. He was trying really hard to crack jokes and he couldn't. He's like, what is this? And then he's like, a fucking 1-year-old, you know? Like,
Yeah, one is.
he
I
was
mean,
like,
that's crazy. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, bad. Those they wanted a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 1-year-old.
The worst was the one that Musa had that wanted what, the 3-month-old or something like
Yep,
that.
yep,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is
I mean,
crazy.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, Alex had a really bad guy in Oregon. I think it was in Oregon one time, and he was already a registered sex offender. He wanted an infant, and I think it was like a 3 or 6 month old, but there was also like a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old or something. It was disgusting. But the guy was like, had a girlfriend. His girlfriend was just sitting there going, "Yes, I know all about," like nonchalant. Like it was so disgusting. I was like, "You gotta be kidding me."
Mm-hmm.
Log, I cannot stand you, bro. Now he's like, "Yeah, that's right. I'm 51." Like, no, you're not. I
Mm-hmm.
believe he's literally 33. I think he was telling the truth at one point. Hmm.
Where's my pet vampire? Doesn't know how old he is, never sleeps, never eats, pale skin, connect the dots. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Connect the dots, people.
We got people talking about ages here, and we got people still talking about cars over here. You know, there's a
Right.
couple different conversations going on in that chat.
And then
Yeah.
vampires over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say, and throw in a couple of vampires, get yourself a
Mm-hmm.
good chat.
Yeah, this coffin is no back support at all.
I know. Should probably get one of those, what do they call it? That My Pillow thing for your coffin. Just line the coffin with the My Pillow
Yeah,
pillows.
yeah. Yeah, so let's say I look like a baby vampire or something.
Yeah, right.
Blue
I
active or
had
whatever.
I can't remember. I had major head trauma. Well, bro. Oh God, I really can't with this man. Vic. Okay, Ryan. I will shave my beard.
Hmm.
Wait, what? Why would he need to shave his beard? What are you talking
He
about?
said. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. He said, "Okay, Ryan. I will shave my beard if you let me be your camera guy on a catch."
Why would that require shaving your beard?
Because he's just basically saying, "I'll do whatever." He just wants to be the camera guy on a catch.
It's turned to
Oh, he said that way no one will know who I am if I shave.
oh, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Log.
thought. Yeah, I
I
thought
believe the
so. I
head
thought.
trauma
Yeah.
thing, but
I mean, all
Mm-hmm.
he really has to do is come to New York.
you tell him, Dragonfly. Dragonfly said, "Bill, I will not let you take Ryan's innocence." Let's see. Oh, yeah, and you sent a small log. That's crazy. I had my car accident. I got like transient amnesia or whatever. But like, if I'd hit my head hard enough, I'd lose my memory. I have a hard time remembering a lot to begin with. So, but I lost my memory one time in school after my car accident, and they said I was like roaming the halls, and I ended up in the office, and the lady's like, I kept asking you what class you were supposed to be in, and you didn't even know where you were or whatever. So I guess they had called the ambulance. I was so, oblivious. My sister came into the hospital, and I guess I looked at her and, and called her mom because I thought she was my mom. I was like, wow, bro. Like, that's so bad. I don't know, Vic. Did you block Bill? Let's see. Oh, well, I can't see, but you would have to look. Bill, if you can see Vic, tell him because he just asked if he blocked you.
Yeah. That's crazy, Kim. Yeah, I've had somebody rear-end me and my cousin one time. She was only going like probably because we were at like a right-hand turn or whatnot, and the person that hit us definitely wasn't going 60. But even if they're going 10 miles an hour and they bump you from behind, man, that whiplash is no joke. It really is. So now when I'm at a light, I lean my head purposely on the headrest, so if I do get whacked, my head's not gonna jolt nowhere. So I started doing that once that happened. So, but man, the first time that happened, I think I had a concussion. I was dizzy for like a week. Crazy. It's just no joke. So 60, I mean, that's ridiculous. Hell yeah.
That's
Let's see what.
insane.
Well, like I said, when I woke up out of a coma, the light was so bright, it was like a movie. The first person I saw was my girlfriend. I grabbed her boob to make sure she was real in front of my whole family. Well, yeah. I just read about that girl who woke up from a coma after 5 months and found out her boyfriend ghosted her and hooked up with somebody else or something like that.
What the hell? Where was
Yeah,
that?
Canada.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little while back, Donnie. Constantine asked if you were still in the chat, and I said I didn't know because it was somewhere in the beginning I seen your name, so I can't scroll too far back in chat, so I don't know exactly where it was, but let me see if I can find it. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Um, oh, it might have been before my phone was messing up earlier. Oh, maybe, yeah, because I see him saying, yeah, because people were saying Constantini was.
All right, Bobby. Have a good night. Yeah. Dude, it was messed me up so bad. I hit the car in front of me and both my airbags went off. Yeah, that's even worse when they push you into another vehicle. Oh my God. Yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen that. Yeah, I've seen that at a red light one time. It's crazy.
that's what happened to our car. We were literally like on our way to one of my ex-boyfriend's his grandmother's funeral, and like at the funeral home is like a brick wall, and they had the line of cars waiting, and the undertaker or whatever, the guy was standing out in the street directing traffic and telling who to pull in and where to park, whatever. So there was a car in front of us, and then our car. Um, there was a car behind us, and then a tow truck, and so we had all stopped, but the tow truck apparently, I don't know if he just didn't see it or what, but he didn't stop. So the tow truck slammed in to the car that slammed into us, and we slammed into the brick wall. It was not a fun time.
Yeah.
Like, and at a funeral, like, like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm. Had a loaded gun in my car and did everything ass backwards when the cop arrived. He was super cool though. Okay. I'm sure you had your CCW for that. Everybody's saying I ain't blocked you. I never block people. I bet, Vic goes to his block list. If he knows where to find it, he's got a lot blocked. Because I've seen him on a few streams saying so and so's here, so and so's here. So I think he's got quite a few on his block list. That's for sure.
I'd prefer the misdemeanors, no more felonies. Thanks, guys. My kids were leaving. The girls. Literally neither one of them ever caught a case. So they're like, every time they leave now, they're like, I'll be back. They're like, maybe with a misdemeanor, a few felonies, who knows?
Hmm. That's always wonderful,
Yeah. I mean, at least I know for real they ain't stupid enough to. My oldest is always like, I mean, both my parents are convicted felons. I'm not stupid enough. It's like, thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm glad at least watching my friggin' downfall made sure that you didn't do the same.
See, I told you he's got a
Jeez.
lot blocked. Yeah,
Yeah,
10,100 plus now. Damn, Beck.
that's crazy. I literally thought it was like at 3,000 last time I knew.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Donnie. He's like Con, one of my favorite people in this community.
Mm-hmm.
Victor, you get blocked from my channel, you stay blocked. Oh, absolutely, Lala. Thank you for coming, honey. We're gonna be ending any minute anyway, because I gotta go get the kids off the bus. So I appreciate you so much, Lala.
Yeah, Lala, take care.
I hope
Absolutely.
your headache goes away too, honey.
My best friend blindsided me and punched me in the side of the head and gave me a concussion that I left his house and hit a tree at 80. Wow, that's heavy right there, man.
Yeah, that is insane.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I shared your channel with one of my teacher aides today. Oh, thanks, Brian. I hope it helped her. Or I hope that it will. I mean, it's good that she opened up to you. Usually if they're keeping it inside, it's been built up for some time,
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely good when they have someone to talk to, and feel like they can trust enough to actually be open with,
Yeah.
Agreed, Vic. It was definitely not a very good friend at all. I would too, Kim. I'd be punching him in the face too. That shit's nuts.
Yeah. I
That's
was
so good.
crazier in my younger years, but nowadays, man, it's like I ain't fighting unless I absolutely have to. Unless somebody strikes me or tries to strike me first, I'm not, I
Yeah.
mean, I may have an attitude with somebody, they have an attitude with me, but like when it comes to throwing hands, it would take a lot for me to do that.
Right.
It just ain't worth it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think now that I'm older, like I've calmed down a bit. Like I still got the same, attitude and the
Yeah.
same mouth. Like I'll run my mouth. I don't give a shit. But,
Mm-hmm.
I'm certainly not jumping over the hood of cars at people, like I
Yeah.
was, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like now, I ain't trying to lose my kids over fighting nobody either. So, I will literally pick and choose my battles. If that shit's worth it, yes, I will jump over the hood of a car at your ass. If it's
Yeah.
not, I will try to at least talk it out, but
Yeah. That's what
I
I'll
mean,
do. Yeah, is try to talk it. But if somebody just keeps yapping, I'll be like, all right, man, let's go.
right.
Show
Yeah.
me you don't have no weapons on you, and then let's just
Right.
throw hands. And if you can outbox me,
Yeah.
hey, God bless you. But I'm
Yeah.
sure I'm gonna probably win that fight 9 out
Yeah.
of 10 times.
And it's like realistically, you want them to hit you first anyway. So it's like, plus it gets me more pissed off anyway. So I'd much rather someone hit me
That
first.
that too, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
I forget what movie it is. Like, and she's like, come on. Oh, it's what the hell is it? I literally thought I just had it. But it's like the little Asian girl, Chris Tucker, Rush Hour. And she's like,
Yeah.
push the button, push the goddamn.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Exactly.
It's like, yep,
Mm.
that would be me as fuck. Like, come on, push the
Mm-hmm. Push the button. Hell yeah. Let's
button.
get it going.
Yeah.
Kim says, I'm disabled now, but still think I'd suffer and throw hands. Kids are all grown and I know now. That's true. True,
Yeah,
Kim.
I was gonna say most of them don't know how to, how to throw hands anymore. They all get taught like, run and cry or call the cops. you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
Yep.
like, I tell my kids, first of all, you don't never put your hands on somebody first, ever. I don't care what
Yeah.
the situation is. Don't ever, ever, ever hit someone first. If they
Mm-hmm.
hit you, I mean, it's on. You do you, but don't ever put your hands on somebody first.
I got jumped by 3 guys one time and I still did not hit the ground. I stayed on my feet the whole time. What the one cracked me from the left side and then right away I just belted the guy in the middle and we're just swinging left and right because I was dazed from that
Mm-hmm.
hit, man. Like I
Right.
was I was dizzy, but
Yeah.
I did not hit the ground. They did not get the better of me.
Yeah.
So I
That's
fared
how I
pretty
feel
well for
about
that.
like even, realistically, like even if you ended up losing it, I mean, you just didn't go down without a fight,
Hmm.
Most of the time people would tell me flat out, like, I'm not gonna fight you, like, and it's literally just because of shit they heard, but it's like, it's stupid. Like, you don't know if it was fucking rumors, bro. Like, the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna let something somebody's telling me about somebody else, make me shook. If I'm trying
Hmm.
to fight you, I'm trying to fight you. I don't care if you much bigger than me. I don't care. But it's like insane.
Absolutely. If it's just fist, nowadays too many people pull out either a knife or a gun. That's the problem.
Yes. Yep.
You know.
Right. That's
Um,
what I mean. They're always quick to like, do anything that will catch them an easy win or,
yeah.
run into the cop. Like, what the hell?
And you
Like,
never know who has
nope.
something on them. That's the problem. So I always carry something with me if need be. But
Oh yeah,
you
I
know,
always have my knife on me. Like,
you know.
I'll never go anywhere without having a knife on me at all times. I ain't stupid, but I just feel like even in the 90s, like no, we never like that was a thing that people weren't afraid to, fight one on one. You even if you had people with you, like they're all literally in a circle making sure nobody else jumps in type of thing.
Hmm.
Nobody's like in a rush to go and frickin', jump somebody with like 4 or 5 heads. Like, what the fuck? Like, what did you just prove? That you were a bitch because you couldn't do it by yourself? I mean, what the hell?
Yep. It's very true.
You know?
Very true.
Vlog.
Absolutely. Never know what somebody has on them. But if you're gonna go down, man, go down with your dignity and with a fight.
Yep,
So
100%.
because if somebody's got a gun on them and you tried to run the other way, they may shoot you in the damn back. So your best bet is to just go straight on with them and just give them a freaking jab and then a right hook as quick as you can or some shit.
Yeah,
That
for real.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be a statistic. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
yeah, absolutely, man.
Definitely not worth the shit, that's for sure. You
Yeah.
won't be hearing about me on the 5 o'clock news.
Hmm.
Like, I'll be damned.
Exactly. Yep. That ain't how Sean Mack is going down, man. He's not going down like that. You know.
Yeah. Well, guys, I gotta go get these wee ones off the bus, and I have to pee before I go get them off the bus. So,
Well,
Stream.
let me drop down, Jules. It's been real. I will talk to you, and I will definitely see you next week.
Absolutely. I
Okay.
appreciate you, Sean, as always.
No
Mr.
doubt, no doubt,
Policies.
no doubt. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Peace out. Enjoy your day, and we will see you next week.
Absolutely. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming and for supporting Tatiana. I appreciate it. If you missed the beginning, definitely rewind and listen. Um, if you guys need anything, you can always reach out to me or Variety at any time. But we love you guys and thank you so much.